Hi, I'm Steve Timmis. Firstly, I hope you and your loved ones are safe and well. We certainly are in uncharted territory. These are probably the most challenging and uncertain times I have ever experienced in business. At Sempar, we would like to try and help you navigate your business through uncertainty. We are 3 weeks into remote working now at Sempar, and we've largely spent those weeks talking to our clients, advising on government incentives, advising on commercial issues and tax and accounting. It appears most businesses fall into one of three categories. Either your business has had to close temporarily due to COVID-19, or you're trying to continue like you were before, or your business is trading but things are very different. Your team may be at home. Whichever category you fit into, it's difficult to see past the end of the next 3 to 4 weeks. So how do you formulate a plan to take your business through the next 6 to 12 months? I'm sure this is a question going round most of your minds. I want to share with you 4 important planning tips on managing the way through the uncertainty. Number 1, know your mindset. Before we get onto the plan, we must first address mindset. It's really easy to get dragged into all the negativity on the news. The TV channels are very focused on number of deaths, number of cases, in a shock and awe way of fearing the British public into a firm lockdown. If you carry this negative state into your business, it will mean you'll expect the worst for your business too. It'll be very difficult for you to see the way out and ultimately struggle to see the opportunities that are inevitably in front of you. There will be some business people that know the opportunities exist and lie ahead, and will be approaching this time very positively. Looking for the opportunities is important. It's really important not to forget the present though. In fact, the ideal plan is to have a balanced mindset. The key is to manage what's going on a week-to-week basis. With agility, being able to have multiple short-term plans that you can swap between as critical factors change and evolve. But at the same time, thinking strategically about what your ultimate bounce back looks like. What will need to be in place for you to achieve this, and what cash flow will you need? Number 2, cash is king. In times of uncertainty, doing what it takes to surround yourself with cash will do a number of things. Firstly and primarily, it will give you confidence to pick your head up from the emotion of the crisis and to be able to see your business more clearly. And more importantly, see the opportunities as they present themselves and critically have the cash flow to take them. Basically, cash gives you time, and the lack of cash creates fear. Fear as an emotion will create extra uncertainty, making the outlook even more unclear. Your business may be cash rich, and you must protect this cash balance by looking at things like non-critical overheads and ensuring these are reduced in times of lower production or even times of necessary shutdown. Be careful though not to cut those overheads that you'll need in place for an efficient and speedy bounce back. Marketing is always a tricky cost to get right. My view is, if you have the cash right now, this is the time to invest in marketing. If you have a lower cash base, it's important to plan in greater detail, using a week-to-week cash flow, and getting your bank on side with your plans is critical. Your bank are inevitably your key to survival and unlocking your bounce back. In either case, you'll need to ensure that you utilise the government incentives effectively to support cash flow. This includes the job retention scheme, business grants and the loan scheme. Furthermore, engage with your customers on current trade debts and ensure your credit control function is chasing funds effectively. Speak to key suppliers. Obtain support if need be or request discounts for clearing balances early. Request capital and interest holidays from funding organisations on items such as loans, asset finance and leases. Cash will give you time. It's what you do with that time that will ultimately count. Number 3, you must adapt. Firstly, let's look at the past few weeks and ask yourself how much have you already adapted your business to fit the current crisis. If you're anything like us, the answer is a lot. You may have gone from a full office environment to a remote working position, a major change for any business, And in any other environment, this probably would have taken a great deal of strategic analysis, trials with small teams, and then investment in technology and software. In the crisis environment, like us, you probably delivered this in 24 hours. That's pretty agile if you ask me. If you're a product company, you may have adapted your product range or even created new products to suit the change in times. Again, tasks that would have taken time and effort and probably taken weeks to months to successfully deliver. Again, you probably did this in days. So as entrepreneurs, we're pretty agile and we can adapt our business to suit the changing environment. Take a minute though, just to say well done. You've just proved to yourself that you can be one of the winners through this crisis. We have to now take that mindset and start to look beyond the uncertainty. What will your business look like after the crisis? Will your customers' needs change? Will your product or service offering need to change or evolve? What is happening to your supply chain? Will it be the same? Will you need new suppliers? And ultimately, what resources and capital will be required? You might not have all the answers to these questions just yet, but my challenge to you is to continue to ask yourself these questions week after week after week throughout the crisis, and challenge yourself to continually consider how you need to adapt your business to take full advantage of the future. Once the green line comes back on, if you don't, you might find yourself too far down the grid and have to work really hard on your business in order to stay in the race. This is the time to work on your business. Number 4, understand your numbers. How many of you forecast your results in detail and understand multiple scenarios? I don't see many hands. Don't worry. This is typical of most of us, especially in times where our income streams are reasonably stable. However, in times of crisis, it is critical that we have the tools around us to be able to appraise quickly what our opportunities mean for the business in terms of profit and cash. We've already discussed that your business moving forward will need to be agile and flex accordingly, but we also need to know what this means in terms of our numbers, and both profit and cash are important to appraising these opportunities. With the introduction of cloud accounting some years ago, it's even more straightforward now to appraise different scenarios and understand how resilient your business is. Cloud accounting systems like Xero seamlessly link with a number of reporting applications, one of which is our own Sempar dashboard. The Sempar dashboard links directly with Xero and pushes actual data to it on a daily basis. It also uses prior period data to build quick forecasts that you can then change key elements to see how different opportunities play out. The forecast will also tell you the cash requirement of each opportunity. Our dashboard will allow us to help you build a number of forecast outcomes, displaying them visually on a dashboard for easy interpretation. Our dashboard is a powerful tool for all entrepreneurs. Whether you use our dashboard or other tools, it's simply important to understand your financial position and the effect each business decision has on your finances. Please share these with us. We want to support you and help you make decisions. So there you go. Hopefully there are some planning points you can really use to ensure you have visibility at such a critical time. Remember all 4. 1, mindset. 2, cash. 3, adapt. And 4, numbers. And lastly, please get in touch with us. We are here to support you and we really want to help. So if you have any concerns over your business, then please let us know. We are here to help you.